The music is so soothing. Peaceful. Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I am Karen D. Neal, aka Karen D. on the Move. As you probably know if you are on here, I am an actress, but I was an author first, 8-time self-published author. Now, I'm not sure how long I'm going to let this go because this is strictly for my YouTube. But I have to give this testimony. I just have to give the testimony of how good, how great God has blessed my life. Now, for those of you who don't know, a short synopsis of my life. I am recently divorced after 34 years of marriage, a total of 38 years of being with one person. That's right. I lost my father the first of this year, around the time I was getting the divorce. So that was going through two deaths literally at once. And my father's death was sudden from COVID. So this year alone has been a fight like no other. During the divorce, because I wanted peace. I wanted peace. Peace was more important to me than property. And I said that because I walked away from 18 acres of land, 5-bedroom house, pond, everything. Walked away from medical benefits because I only depended on my spouse's benefits. But I walked away because my soul needed peace and because we both needed happiness. Because I knew I was no longer bringing him happiness. We were no longer happy together. And I can truly, truly say that we have no bad feelings between us. I mean, why would we? I didn't give a fight. Because there come a time in your life when peace is more important than power. Because see, what people don't understand is peace is power. But it's a special kind of power that you will never, ever understand until you get that peace. I've had so many people just this year alone who I guess God took away from me, not by death, not physical death anyway, but out of my life, out of my path, blocked, I guess, our pathways. And when that happened, that only means that that particular person It's not meant to be on the pathway that you're on. Now, my pathway is huge, and there's a lot that I'm going to. And although my spiritual eye can see it, no one's physical eye can believe it until they see it. So for that reason, I've had a lot of people that seemed, and I say that because I had to come to the point in my life during this piece to realize there are no bad people because God does not produce bad. Look at the universe. There's nothing in the universe bad. But bad energies can get into anybody. It's like a stray bullet. It can land anywhere. So when bad energy get in the way, because I have become so sensitive, and I really have, I have become so sensitive to the energies around me. If those energies are not feeling right for me, then I know that that person is not for me to be in their path. So I just make exits quietly and peacefully. Because again, my peace is more important than any power. Because peace is a secret power. Now on to my testimony. Now, as I said, people have been taken out of my pathway, or I was taken out of their pathway. But I do a lot of traveling back and forth to Atlanta from my small town, which is only an hour and a half away. And the accommodations where I was staying, I think the welcome had worn out, quite frankly. And I cannot be mad because let me tell you, that sweet soul allowed my little puppy who traveled with me, she's not a puppy, she's a full-grown dog, little Shih Tzu, but she allowed us to stay at her home, claim her home as our home for about 8 months. And I cannot be mad that it became too much for her because everyone need their space. And although she think that I am mad, I am not, because I love her. I love her so much. And I send nothing but prayers. And God knows that's all I send out. Which is why I suppose I am favored. And I can truly say I am favored. So when I came home Friday morning, I have a ticket that I have to go and fight where I got in a HOV lane. And I'm going to fight it, but just in case I lose it, I needed the money. I didn't have that money. I didn't know if I was going to walk into my apartment with electricity because I knew that I had not had the money to pay it. But God didn't let me walk into a cold house. I didn't have one stitch of food in my house. Well, I'll take that back because I was grateful for that cheese sandwich that I had, child. Yeah. I had me some cut up cheese on a piece of bread and put some salsa on it, girl, child, let me tell you, you don't know what gratefulness is until you have to be grateful. Now, I've been broken so many ways, just this year alone, and I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. But I have been broken this year. But you know what? God fixed every last one of them. So I went from yesterday having a negative balance in the bank to having a positive balance in the bank, to having food in my kitchen. Yeah, I got some food, even though I don't eat, but I got some food. And I have the money to pay my light bill. And I know God is going to work the situation out for me going up and down the road to work in Atlanta. I'm not even worried. Now, I was worrying. Trust me, I'm human just like anyone else. I was having panic attacks all week. People see me smiling because I don't need to share what's going on with me. My battle is not for anyone else to fight. So I'm not going to put that on anyone. But yes, I fight battles just like the next person. But I'm here to tell you that I cried, I prayed, I was broken down in my hallway just this morning, thinking I was going to have a heart attack, calling my ex-spouse, because, yeah, I still trust him to put me away when I am at the end of my life. I do. And I even called him to make sure he knew where to put me right beside my mom and my dad. Yeah, that's just how intense it got. But along with all of that in the bank, today, I got a phone call from a very special person. I'll just say that she has to be a special earth angel, about being in a magazine. And it would normally cost about $3,000 for what she wants to give me complimentary. That's called favor. Then I got another call about being on a radio station for Wednesday. So y'all look for your girl Wednesday. You know I will share the link on social media for that. But I got a call about that. So see, while people are at a round table downing you and planning your downfall, you got people at another table that God has set up that is planning your up call. So when it seemed like you have nothing left, I'm here to tell you, don't give up. Because as long as you believe in yourself, and as long as you don't carry malice in your heart, and as long as God know your heart, even if you got a potty mouth like me, because child, he know me, I'm his child, and he know I can get potty mouth, but he know my heart that is in here. He knows my heart above the mouth, and he gives me favor. So I say that to say this: always be the very best version of yourself, even when you find yourself being the very worst version of yourself. Continue to pray, continue to believe, and always say those affirmations, baby, with your prayers, and protect yourself morning, noon, and night with some prayer warfare. Because trust me, there are some evil energies out there praying for your downfall. But as long as you keep God first and keep that heart pure, He will always make sure that you don't fall. All right, y'all. Karen D on the move. If you haven't followed me on Facebook, please do. Karen D Neal. Instagram, Karen D Neal. IMBD Pro. Follow your girl. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so and hit the notification button, because I will be putting more and more content right here. And also catch me on Sundays, Sunday night, Wind Down, and night is spelled N-I-T-E. Catch me there with my co-hosts, T. Taylor and Darnell Gathers. And sometime Leon Judge. So you can catch me there, here, everywhere, because you may turn on your TV and see old Karen D there. In fact, you want to see the movie that I'm in, Irreconcilable Differences, is now streaming on Tubi, so hit it before it come off. And thank you guys so much for all of your support, all of your sincere love. Thank you.